You're watching All to Play For, brought to you by Joe and Virgin Bet.
Hello and welcome to All to Play For, brought to you by Joe and Virgin Bet, with me, Steve Sidwell, and Joleon Lescott. Joining us today, we have a true icon of the game, someone that scored more than 200 goals in a career that spanned across 3 decades, has been awarded strongest player in FIFA year after year after year. We're going high energy today. We're going full beast mode. Okay, I've done about 100 press-ups before I got on this table with these two boys here. Okay, it can only be one person. It's a pleasure to welcome to the show Adebayo Akinfenwa.
Yeah.
Bayo, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, fellas.
Thanks for coming down. Look, World Cup time.
Yeah.
Been enjoying it so far?
Yeah, I've liked it. Didn't know what to expect as it being a Winter World Cup, but I've liked it. It's been decent. It's been good.
Yeah, where have you been watching most of the games?
Different places.
Not for free?
Hey, stop that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But again, the father of 5, so yes. I've got to put the work out there. But no, it's been enjoyable.
So been enjoying, working and...
Yeah, working and watching. Yeah, working. It's working. It's work, you know what I'm saying?
Work,
100%.
Work keeps the lights on. Look, we've seen some big guns go out already in the tournament. Germany, Belgium being 2 of them. Was you shocked by that, Joleon?
Germany, yeah. Belgium, not so much. Shocked by the name, but performances, and if you're looking, you'd probably say Kevin De Bruyne's probably the only one in form going into the World Cup. Yeah. Like Lukaku's been injured, Hazard hasn't really played, so he's kind of like, are they going to be able to raise the level? I know national team and World Cup, but Germany was a surprise. Yeah.
And the teams that are left in it near enough is probably what people expect. Apart from the Japan and South Korea, that was amazing to get where they got to.
100%. You're starting to see who's meant to be there. Now, not meant to be, it's wrong to say, but the big dogs.
So, look, we've got to reflect on England the other day, England versus Senegal. What did you make of the game?
Yeah, listen, you know what? I thought 35 minutes, it was shaky, but they did what they had to do. And I think throughout this whole tournament, England's done what they've had to do, and there's an expectation. Listen, I haven't played tournament football, and you'll know more than me, but as a footballer, I feel like the end result is the end result, and you do what you need to do to get through.
I didn't think it was that shaky. I thought the first 15, especially the first 15, I thought we started well. We pressed high. Jordan was getting up, Jude Bellingham was pressing, getting like little nickies. It was only when they had that little chance when Harry Maguire gave the ball away, then we started going a little bit.
No. I honestly, and this is me, I honestly felt the first, maybe 35 is too strong of a word, but I thought...
It was until we scored.
Yeah, so once, and it was always that. I thought once the first goal goes in, I swear, I feel if...
I wasn't scared before the game, I just thought...
No, not before the game.
But even during the game, I was like, they're going to have chances. If you're going to press the way we were pressing and play the way... You're not going to have a clear 90 minutes where they don't have any chances.
No, but I just thought if the goals went in, I thought there was 2 big chances where, and listen, I get it. Pickford done what he had to do, and you want your keeper to, and that's what he done.
The second one, the save from the left-hand side,
where he's putting it with the palm.
I expect him to save that. Yeah,
I expect him to save both of them, but it was the clear-cut chances. So you're right in the sense where England was pressing, but it was just like as soon as England gets that first goal, I knew there was only one way going. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, look, talk about the first goal. Jude Bellingham was absolutely top draw game. I mean, we've waxed lyrical on every show that we've done so far. How does he just keep growing and being such a mature performer in this competition at 19 as well?
I just think we shouldn't be surprised by he's been doing this. When has he not done this? Yeah. When has he not played to the level he's playing at? Kind of like Phil, when he come on the scene. When these boys come on the scene, you can see straight away that these are unique talents, unique generational talents.
My eldest last night, he come down with a good question. He said, "Dad, at 19, who was better, Jude Bellingham or Dele Alli?" Now, straight away I went, "Oh, it's Jude." But then when you actually come to think of it,
Dele Alli was
when Dele was 19 in the Prem,
he was
Spurs, what he was doing, I was like, do you know what? That's a tough one.
Yeah, that's a great question, but world stage.
That's what it
is.
That's what it is.
That's the impressive thing. Yeah, and obviously they're slightly different, but in terms of impact on games, Dele Alli was a problem.
So look, Jude Bellingham, is he on target to be literally one of the best midfielders in the world?
100%. I think he's one of the most productive midfielders now, and you got to look and think. He's probably the standout performer in the World Cup. Yeah. If he wins that, player of the tournament, which he could.
No, Mbappé is the standout. Like,
if
Jude's
England-
up to no
if-
good.
if
Jude-
yeah,
England-
no,
he's in the
listen,
category. He's in the
I
category.
1,000%, because even before the tournament started, I said he was the one that I wanted to see. He was the one where I was like, yo, he's the one that excites me when I watch it. So I'm with you. This is not even, you know. And, but
Mbappé, yeah, but
yeah,
Mbappé.
you know, because one thing I would say, because we love to get gassed about, which is good. I think we should be gassed about Jude Bellingham, because I think him going away out of, I wouldn't say his comfort zone, but going to Germany, playing for Dortmund, and then being able to just come on the world stage, where it being a whole different environment, where I think, not saying some people have struggled, but I think he's just used to.
I think
that's
like,
the word I was
that's
going to come to.
It's like we hoped he could do it for Dortmund. Now it's like you come in here now, you're going to have to, and he's just said, "Cool, yeah, it's not a problem."
His temperament is just something else.
But
England-
Mbappé is a problem.
Yeah.
If England win the World Cup, Jude Bellingham gets.
Oh, 100%. And the same way
I
for
think
France.
even
Same
so
way
far,
for
France and
if-
Mbappe.
Whoever comes out in
We'll
that game, will not in Jude.
If we win the World Cup,
I think they're all getting something.
yeah, 100%.
We're all
But
getting
we're going to knight Jude, because he's that dude, bro. You know, we'll knight him in the ends. Yeah.
bring some
We'll
lyrics
definitely
there.
knight him.
Freestyling.
No, we talk about that, dude.
Oh, mate.
We talk about
Put some beats on that.
we talk about the players there. Phil Foden's got to have another mention as well. Set up 2 goals the other night.
Phil, mate.
I mean, how important is not so much Jude, but as well with Phil Foden in terms of unlocking doors where if teams are going to sit back and make it difficult for us.
Yeah, I think, again, it's an expectation that Phil's had to have forever. He's never not had that since he come on the scene and some of the things that Pep said. So for him now to just comfortably you're talking about me wanting to play and want to see me. When I play, I'll deliver. So.
It seems like he's wanting to thrive off this. Though.
He
He's
loves
like
it.
he can't wait for a tournament to then just go. This is what I'm all about.
He just loves football. Like I said to you before, he's obsessed with it. And then I seen an interview, and did you see how he got injured for the last tournament? Like after training, doing extra. Like that is Phil. Like he will constantly have a football with him, constantly.
The same, because I think, especially in this country, the expectation, we build up our players, we do, and then we build them up, not to drag them down, but we'll wait for it, and it's sometimes hard for them to go and hit that ceiling and beyond. And you're seeing Jude and Foden that come on and literally play the game like they're playing in the park, and that's the beautiful thing from it. So you don't take away what makes them special. So salute to that,
I
brother.
think this is probably the first time we've built players up, and I don't necessarily feel it as dominant that we want them to fail. I think we want them to do well. I don't feel that's been in the past. I think we've talked about players before, and it's
Yes.
but can he do this? Can he do that? Now it's like, we're
all gearing up. We want
to see Phil. We want to see him shine.
Well, someone that is gearing up, Harry Kane, he's got off the mark. I want to have the both of yous here, one as a striker and one as a defender. He's playing this role where he's dropping deep, and obviously we need runners in behind that works. But as a striker, Bayo, is it then hard to get in the box? You want to score goals. He seems happy bringing others into play, but as a striker, you want to score goals. You want to be the best in the tournament.
I think in the best of both worlds, he would want to be the top goal scorer and he want to be the top assist. He want ultimately, but I just think he's matured enough. He's scored enough goals where he would take accolades over him being the top goal scorer right now. Yeah. So, listen, I think he's adapted his game as well. I honestly think he's done that. And I actually think you could play him as a number 10. Don't, but that's what he got. He brings, he drops him for that false 9.
I think it's a little bit different dropping in there than having to be in there.
That's
and
what
having to drop even deeper to cover runs of midfielders. But in regards to Harry Kane, I think no one's ever going to question him as a goal scorer.
No.
So if he needs to drop in for this tournament and we win this tournament and he walks away with lifting the World Cup, listen, I don't care. I think he wouldn't care if he scored a goal, have the shot on target like Giroud last World Cup, and all of a sudden you're lifting the World Cup.
As a defender, if you're marking that though, you're more than happy for that to sort of go on.
Oh yeah, again, it's different because then you've got to worry about the runners, and that's the beautiful thing of what we've got now. We've got runners, that want to run.
Yeah,
we always talked about for the last so long. Do players run off the ball? Now these players want to run off the ball, and they're quick enough to get away from you as well. So. Yeah, Harry Kane may not be running in behind all the time, but he's affecting the game. And listen, he's so intelligent. He understands it. And the players around him are the first goal, Jordan's goal. Yeah. The fact that he's come there and Jude just said, "I'm setting off because I trust you enough to turn, to take your time." And then Koulibaly's like, "Oh, which way do I go?" And next thing you know, they're in behind you.
Yeah, it's similar, very similar to how he plays at Spurs, isn't it? I suppose
Yeah.
in that Spurs formation with the runners that get on, and when he drops the, I suppose with Spurs he gets a little bit too deep.
Yeah, and again, they're only relying on Son. Like it's Phil Foden, Saka, and Jude, and Jordan can get up there. So there's like 4, and Marcus if he's on the field as well. So there's so many people that can get up there. There's multiple problems.
Yeah, Southgate, Bayo, again silence the critics again, isn't it? I mean, it seems that any time we have the slight stumble, like you said there, we get put on a pedestal, whether it's the manager or players. But again, he's come out.
For me, listen, I'm not saying that he can't do no wrong, but I don't even understand why we question him. I honestly don't understand why we question him. And listen, it's the world we live in, and we love to debate, we love to conversate, and we love to sit back and say he should do this and he shouldn't do that. But I don't care what it is. His stats, as it is unquestionable. So trust him, believe in him, because the players do. So for me, whenever he has doubts or whenever there's a stumble, or whenever there's he comes down, he shuts it down. So for me, I'm for him, and the reason why, because I think, especially prior to his reign, I think there was a divide.
Yeah.
Players, management, media, there was, and he's bridged that gap. You see slightly the media's trying to come back in and drop them sort of divide, but he then comes and shuts it down, and then he brings us and unites us back together, and that's where it is. So now when you're saying we want Jude to do well, and the media want that, we want Foden to do well. Whenever they talks about Kane looks sluggish, they shut it down, man. He plays Kane again, 90, and he does. So that for me is what you do. You back your manager, and at the moment, he's doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I'm with
well,
you.
look, I mean, we're doing well. We got France in the quarterfinals now this Saturday. Talking of France in a major tournament, I didn't want to bring it up, but
Well, you can.
Talk the talk. I was reminded today. Talk the talk.
a certain person on his table played in that game and scored. Is that right?
Oh, yeah. I vaguely remember that. Okay.
He hasn't seen it since this morning.
Talk us through.
Let's just run that VT as we go over these clips for socials. Yeah, no, I yeah. So what is that? 10 years ago, man.
10 years.
Long time. But yeah, we played them in Euros 2012, first game, and we've played. You know you're gonna score. And Leighton Baines said to me, "You're gonna score today." I said, "I know." Before the game,
way.
yeah, Leighton Baines called it.
I don't really think like that.
Yeah, I was prolific. I was prolific. I'm not gonna lie. I remember I scored 10 in one season.
Swear down.
Yeah, 10, man.
All right, let them know.
Them stats there right now. If that's today's era, I think my goal involvements was 15, 17 in one
So that's
season.
like
Fullback.
Wow.
98 million you'll be
Yeah,
rated
man,
in
it's a
today's
lot.
market.
It's a lot.
Yes.
It's a lot.
He couldn't wait to bring this up. He was loving it.
love it.
Now we're talking about it. You know what I mean?
A little bit different from now to then. I mean, we've got to go into this game so confident. I said I wanted England to win it. Right? Not as an Englishman, I thought we was going to win it anyway, and I think we've got a great chance. I don't fear anyone.
No.
Brazil, France.
I fear
no
these the most.
Who, France?
Yeah, because I think they've got a superhero. Mbappé is different, man.
Yeah, but Kyle Walker's had him in his pocket for the 2 Champions League.
I don't
games.
doubt that. I don't doubt it. But
Yeah.
what I think is players like that, Kyle Walker's not going to shoot him down every time.
No.
And he doesn't need. It's not like Adama Traore, in the greatest respect, that may need 4 or 5 times to beat you to get that one opportunity. If Kylian Mbappé goes past you once, you may concede. It's that decisive. So, for me,
Man.
if you shut him down, it's done.
Yeah.
But do you know the maddest thing is though? Because, see, I don't think Dembele's getting the respect that he deserves, and I think because they've got, and also these are the ones that I fear as well. Reason why? Because listen, as a football purist, and I like to watch the game, but I've watched Griezmann this tournament.
Yeah.
But he's making tackles in his own box, then getting in the
We talk about Harry Kane playing 10. He's a real 10.
But I'm telling you, that 4, Giroud, which they know about, but he's a problem.
Yeah.
Dembele, Griezmann, and Mbappe. So I know we chatting about Mbappe.
Tukameni. That's a battle. He's gonna see all the stuff about Jude and be like,
yeah, he's
gonna
gonna
be like,
do you know the saddest thing
let me
is?
beat
This
you.
game is one of them ones where, but I think it's 60-40 in France's favour, in my opinion. That's what, just in my opinion.
just because of the Mbappe
Just
factor.
because of the Mbappe factor. That's the reason why.
Maybe not
I think
60-40.
they're
Go on,
more
what-
worried about us.
Which they should be.
As a team, 100%.
They should be.
But in terms of if you're looking at decisive players,
yes.
he's one of them.
And because right now he's
Super
come in.
decisive.
So also, and this is the reason why I'm frying this, and I'm hoping I'm doing this for afterwards. You clip this up and they just black me. Akinfenwa don't know nothing, which is cool. I hope that. Do you know what I'm saying? But see, Kyle Walker ain't played as many games, so this is him coming back.
Nah,
and
no,
the reason why I'm
trust
saying no, I'm not knocking that. But Mbappe's been the player of the tournament. So he's coming in, not just being a superhero gassed up.
Avenger.
So that, for me, I ain't gonna lie, bruv, that's the reason why I give it 60-40. But, bruv, what a game it's set up to be. Like,
I think there's games, there's games when you go into it as a player and you're like, this is it. This is going to decide, like, be a decisive moment in my career. And Kyle Walker's going to be like, everyone's talking about Mbappé. Let me just shut you down. Yeah. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. Yeah. But I know that mindset of just
I agree.
Yeah. Listen, I'm hoping. I'm hoping
it's the case.
And
that's a lot of heart talking.
I want it. I want it to be that case. That's why I think it's going to be a good game.
A quick word on Giroud. France's all-time goal scorer now, ahead of some unbelievable names. Is he getting the credit that he deserves?
No way.
No way.
Just because it's the style of football.
And again, his era, he's played with like some of the best ever. So it was like Henry, Zidane, now it's Mbappé. So he's never been that guy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Benzema they'll still be chatting about. He wouldn't have started if Benzema wasn't fit. Well, if Benzema was fit, he wouldn't have started. That's what we're talking about.
And if he hadn't been banned for all that time, you know what I mean? He wouldn't have had the caps or the goals.
Look, another great game. Friday sees Croatia take on Brazil. Brazil the other day, South Korea, 4-0. They scored 4 goals in 36 minutes in the first half. They looked like...
They looked disrespectful.
It
looked, I swear to you, it looked
and it looked like they was having fun with it. That's the thing I liked. It's like, we're here, we're Brazil, and... It's like...
There's been a lot made on the dance and the celebration.
Stop
their
that.
culture.
They need to stop that.
It's their culture, and it's... People complaining from a generation where it was okay to drink and smoke after games.
It's ridiculous. It gets on my nerves. Honestly,
man, just let it go.
It does. Like when it was like, it's too. Why should you? First, it was 4 different goal scorers, right? So you're saying that the 4th one shouldn't celebrate like the first one? Why? Just because they got? But you celebrate every. I'd not even been close to a World Cup, but best believe if I scored in a World Cup, man. But I'm dancing, I'm flipping, I'm moonwalking.
Maybe not flipping.
Yeah, to be fair, I'd be injured. But saying that, you know that. But I don't understand where all of a sudden you're trying to take the enjoyment away. You score a goal, which is the most.
And how many people have gone to watch that? Like people that ain't even Brazilian, just want to go and watch that. And what was there on
stop that for me.
I think the one that maybe threatened the line was when the manager got involved, and it was. But again,
we don't know the reason behind that. He's obviously gone to select him for a reason. What is the reason for that? We don't know, and we don't need to know. That he seemed that was happy.
But as players, you know, if your manager gets involved in a dance, in a celebration, you're like, gaffer, I'll go to bat for you. You know, that for me, that was a touching moment because he couldn't dance. I was like, he don't care. He's stiff as. But that shows how united a team. I don't understand.
And the fact that he brings on Wellington after that. You know what I mean? So they're obviously a close group of people.
Man.
So listen, it is what it is.
Look, you talk about the Brazilian teams and the group of people. It sometimes flashes to the stand, doesn't it? And you see Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Carlos,
R9.
So where does this, or where can this Brazil team rank along with all the others?
Oh, listen.
What team? The team. If they win, they got to win, and they got to be there or thereabouts the next one. But it's. The team can be up there, and you can discuss.
They've won a trophy, the World Cup for 2002, was it? The last time
20 years ago. This group won the Cup of America, though. Yeah. So I give them respect, but it's R9, man. Any team with R9.
It was the goal. So you're talking about my son. I asked my son who was them, and I won't say the names. I don't know about the game on there, but he knew all of them, and I was mad surprised because he's 13, so that's not his generation. And I'm telling them, I'm like, yo, my youngest one only knew Roberto Carlos, so I was like, that's R9, that's Rivaldo, but that's Cafu. Like these are, they're goats.
Did you see the clip of is it Rodrigo when he's rubbing his legs and that, and he does an interview with Ronaldo after the last game, and then when it finishes, he's like he rubs his legs for some juice. And he
Who?
he rubs R9.
R9's legs.
Richarlison did the same thing.
And then tries to put him on his own legs.
He did the same thing. Richarlison showed him the celebration, then rubbed it and kissed it. Bruv, these are
I'll be a real fanboy if I see him.
Same.
Real
To be
fanboy.
fair, I've actually met him twice. Say nothing though. I was a fan. Yeah, I didn't want to drop that.
Was that
in there,
working
no.
or? Was it,
Oh, we're friends like that. You know what I'm saying?
Look, Friday sees Holland take on Argentina as well. I mean, whenever I think of Holland, Argentina, I just go back to Dennis Bergkamp, that goal.
Oh,
that he
my
scored.
Lord.
What was it, France 98?
Delicacy.
That's a tough game.
Yeah,
Who's
man.
that
Who for? Who's it tougher for?
I think it's tougher for Holland. I think I favour Argentina.
I actually think Holland's going to come through that.
Yeah, I think
Really?
they're just
I
I think they're grinding out results.
That's why I think they're grinding out results.
They've gone under the radar, haven't they, Holland?
Yeah,
it's
because
good
again,
games now, man.
their standout players are more defensive, aren't they?
Yeah.
I got to give a shout out to Ake. Yeah, I've been watching him, and I don't know if anyone's gone past him in the whole tournament.
Yeah.
He's been outrageous. He's played like centre back, left back. He's been cold, to be fair, but I think the way they are set up defensively,
They grind it
it's
out,
obviously
man.
Messi versus Van Dijk.
So you both going?
I'm going Holland.
I'm not going Holland. I'm not going Holland.
I'm not going Holland. Yeah, don't let me say. I'm not going Holland. I
win
just
the game?
think.
Who do you think will win the game?
I'm going to sit on the fence.
That must be a big fence if you want to sit at it, big man.
Boy, I don't know.
Yeah, man, that's a
Listen,
wall. That's not a fence.
For me, it's I watch Holland and I'm just like, oh man, like they're solid and they're still scoring goals.
Yeah, it's
But
tournament
then
football.
then
It's not exciting, but it wins.
Then
It's
there's
effective.
Messi though, innit?
Yeah,
So then
Leo,
it's Messi.
I think Leo's got 3 more games to be the guy.
Yeah.
I'm going Argentina
Yeah, because of Messi.
because of Messi.
Messi's got 3 goals so far this tournament. He's 2 behind Kylian Mbappé. Who's the money on for Golden Boot? Out of them 2.
Right, Mbappe's got 5. I thought he had 4. Jeez.
Yeah, I've got to go Mbappe.
Has he missed any penalties, Messi?
Maybe one.
Maybe.
Maybe it's one, yeah.
Maybe. It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. They're through.
He's
They're through.
a bad one. No, I think it's Mbappe Golden Boot. I think
Yeah,
he
'cause
gets
that means-
Out of them 2, yeah?
Because,
Yeah.
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 That means what? Messi's got to get 3 more to go above him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he does that.
Yeah. And
don't
I
know.
think
but if
Mbappe's
6 is like the most people score. 6 people ain't scoring more than 6 a tournament, are they? Yeah, so Mbappe could set a new record.
Well, we're hoping. What are you talking about? My Carl Walker going to shut him down. What are you doing,
I
man?
said could. I never
Oh,
said
yeah,
will.
don't put that
Will.
in the atmosphere.
Will. I said
I'm
could.
going with you,
I said
brother.
could. Yeah, I said could.
So let's say he's not going to score again.
Nah, he's not.
I say no. We're with
he's
that.
not.
Yeah.
Messi.
Look, talking of Golden Boot, Virgin Bet odds. If you think Lionel Messi will finish the World Cup as the top goal scorer, Virgin Bet will give you odds of 10 to 1. I think that's great value. 10 to 1.
Yeah,
Lionel
yeah.
Messi. Right, we're going to play our very own version of the Virgin Bet Fives game. I want you both to pick 5 names out of the bowl. Okay. Every player that you pick, if they score a goal, you earn a point for that team. Okay, does that make sense?
For my team, yeah. So my 5-a-side team.
Yeah, your 5-a-side team. So
Okay.
whoever you pick, if they score in their selected game, that I'll come on to in a minute.
Beast Mode United.
100%. You know what I'm saying? Who's winning this at the moment?
You can say.
The host.
Yeah? Swear down.
The host is leading at the moment. So Joleon scored 3 points last week against Shea. Shea got 1. Joleon got 3. So that adds up now to 6-1 to the host, to the guests.
So I'll win.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I can't lose.
So
They're going to go for 5.
the games that we're going to be looking at is going to be the quarterfinal fixtures of Holland versus Argentina, England versus France, and Brazil versus Croatia. Okay, there's going to be a selection of players from them teams.
Okay.
And you're going to pick at random your 5-a-side team. If your player scores, they earn a point for your team.
Of course they will.
All
What's
right.
happening?
Wow. So aggressive.
Yeah, sorry about it. You know,
It's
I'm
gin
so
this
aggressive.
morning.
Jesus Christ. Wow. Is that how you're breaking stuff?
Yes. My guy.
He ain't getting no
Frankie de Jong.
He's scoring.
Okay, it's a
What?
great start.
What are you talking about?
Great
He's going to
start.
come back to him in midfield. Bam!
He has got 1 goal.
That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? Do I get that point already? No?
Possibly.
All right, saying I'm just
Oh,
checking.
worse.
Who you got?
Robert from France. Adrian
Oh, we
Robert.
definitely hope we
Yeah.
don't score.
Rabiot, yeah?
Yeah.
We don't want him to
Rabiot,
score anyway.
okay.
Yeah.
Right, how we
Yeah.
both got midfielders.
Yeah, I didn't know they was in there. Normally I'm picking
He got,
strikers.
he got a goal and an assist against Australia.
Yeah, that
So-
was a long time ago.
Here we go, Harry Kane.
Long.
Lord fire.
Oh, wow. He's going for set pieces.
Oh no!
He's going for a set piece
Listen,
goal.
I do not want him to score.
Who did you get?
Varane.
Varane. Okay, so you're.
So do we get any clean sheet bone? No, I don't want that. Forget that
He's
one.
got
Forget
5
that.
international goals to his name. You never know. You never know.
What about his stat? Have you heard his stat in finals?
Oof.
It's like 13 finals and 13 wins or something like that.
What?
Yeah, he's a
Does
problem.
he score for the big man?
No, he
He's-
will.
he's-
No,
his
he
stats are
won't. What am I
wild.
chatting about, man?
Oh my lord, we're definitely going set pieces. Big H, Harry Maguire.
Oh,
Harry
God.
He
Maguire.
might score. He might score.
Yeah,
though.
I'll take
He
that
might
one.
score.
Listen, I've had a bet on him every game to score.
So you haven't
Yeah.
won
And
anything.
you have
threat.
one. And
I
you have
think-
one.
Yeah,
Don't
well,
do
then-
it next
but I
game.
think he's
Don't
a
do it the
threat.
next game.
Yeah.
Just let me
I
win.
know. Like, man said something where he hasn't scored at all.
I know, like
he
he's
said it with his
positive.
chest as well.
Listen, he's a threat. He's a threat. Harry Maguire.
Come on, this one's a striker. Here we go. Give me Harry Kane.
Why are there all these defenders in here?
I know. Here we go.
Trying to change it up.
Oh, blood fire, man.
Oh wow.
Jeez.
Did he not score last game?
Who's it? Mention it. please.
Daily Blind.
Yes.
Blind, whatever
yeah.
his name is.
Dutch international.
I've gone very
he scored
defensive,
he
man.
He actually scored against the USA.
Yeah, it was a
so
good goal to be
he's
fair
got-
to him, though.
He ain't getting
It's good.
2 in 2.
Yeah, no,
He ain't
no.
getting 2 in 2.
100.
Go on, pick some big ones out. Let's go.
Who are we going? Karamaka.
Who?
Karamaka.
Croatia.
Yeah.
Kramaric. Croatia centre forward.
Kramaric?
2 goals.
There's no T in there?
2 goals, 3 games so far.
Yeah, he scores. He
He
scores.
scores goals. Who
Yeah,
they play?
He scored a tidy couple.
Yep.
Right, here we go. This is the one I can visualize it.
He's putting formations out on the table.
Yeah, that's how I'm trying to do it. Here we go.
Flat back 3 in a 5-a-side.
Who's that? Kovacic. Is that Kovacic?
Yeah, bad.
Yeah.
The footballer him.
Yeah, but he ain't a
Chel-
goal scorer though.
Listen, Chelsea midfielder.
Yeah,
He might,
them
be,
man
he might be the
there,
difference
man.
maker.
He has
him.
been immense for Croatia.
I
So.
don't want to
I
bet
like
some
him.
more goals, man. Jeez. Here we go.
Come on, Joleon.
Let me. There we go.
Oh, don't let him. He's going to pick Mbappé on this one. No, he's not.
This is
No,
folded
no.
up too tight. This
No,
has got to be
no.
a striker. Oh, he's not getting 2 in 2. Jordan Henderson. Bad man.
Hendo, bad man.
Yeah, he's,
Okay, great team so far.
Jesus.
Last one each. Bayo.
yeah.
There's some big names in
I
there.
know.
All right.
All I want
Let's
is
make sure we
Bayo.
get a big
There we
one.
go.
one.
That's not. We don't want him. We don't want him.
that looks like Harry
We
Kane,
want
that
that one. This one. Eeny, meeny,
a lot going
miny,
into
mo.
this.
Get
Oh,
your
yeah.
finger on the floor. Bam!
What rhymes that?
I don't know, but it's a hood
Bring the
one.
lyrics,
Go watch
Bayo.
that. It's a hood. Here we go. Yama, 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 yama.
Sound like Boy George.
What film was that from?
Sound like Boy
Martinez.
George on,
Oh,
No, which one?
Argentina.
Is that a defender though, or the striker? You?
No, yeah, Inter Milan striker.
Yeah.
Does he play?
Nah, not so much.
He's got 21
Not so
goals
much.
for his country.
Alvarez
Yeah, but he
starts.
don't play though, man. You have to give me
Alvarez.
stats.
I'm sure that
That's like me saying 200 goals. I'm retired. It means none.
This one looks all right. This one look like
Go
it's in
on.
England on there.
Let's see. Go on. If he, let me see. Go on. What's he got?
Oh, Super JG.
Who you got?
Jack Grealish.
Jack.
That's not. But he'll
It's a
come
good
on.
name. It's a good name. He's
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
get some minutes.
Yeah,
He's
get
gonna
minutes.
get some minutes.
He'll get minutes.
Create something.
He's someone that can definitely score. I don't think we've seen full potential from him as well. Right, these 5-side teams. What are we saying? Are you
Nah, man.
are you
I-
pleased? You
I
happy?
ain't gonna lie, fam.
I don't think we lose. My team doesn't lose, but I'm
Look,
nervous.
if we're going on teams for teams, my team beats your team any day
wait,
of the week.
who's gonna score?
What are you talking about? You ain't. I'm not conceding.
Bayo, who's
and
gonna
I'm
score?
scoring. You look. Just let me. Whoa. Whose 5-a-side team wins out of this one? Me, mine, or yours? Look at the names.
Mine.
Look at my. What?
Mine.
Who gonna get you a goal?
Jack.
Jack who?
Super JG.
Huh?
Your player's not even playing.
It doesn't matter. We're talking about the teams against teams.
Nah, man.
No,
My
you
team
tried
wins.
it,
My
man.
team wins.
You got it, man. Yeah. No.
Varane.
It's
Bayo,
cool,
who's
thank
scoring a goal for you?
Martinez is coming on. He's going to score.
Yeah.
And then De Jong's going to get
Wow.
like some.
Analysis.
And Kovacic. as
Analysis, you know. We
Right.
just said who's going to score. Big man. Just
Joleon,
a goal.
Who's getting goals for you?
Oh, I'm going to say Harry Maguire. Set piece.
Love that. That's what we're talking about. Listen, as usual, if you want to get involved at home, you can do. Just download the Virgin Bet app. Head over to Virgin Bet 5s to reveal a player every day to make up your squad of 5. If one of the players you selected scores a goal in their selected game, Virgin Bet will credit your account with cash money. Simple as that. Just head over to Virgin Bet app now for your chance to win some World Cup cash. You've got to be over 18 to play. Visit Virgin Bet app for full terms and conditions. And please, gamble responsibly.
You're watching All to Play For, brought to you by Joe and Virgin Bet.
Right, Bayo,
Yo.
strongest player on FIFA.
Yes.
Talk to us.
Yeah.
What's it like being known as the world's strongest footballer?
Universe. Don't just put it in the world.
Wow.
Galaxies and
gone
everything.
big.
He's gone big. He's gone, yes.
Let Alien try and take man,
Galactico.
I'm barging him. No, but it was good. Like, I know people used to say, like, was it a novelty? But listen, I enjoy the gym. We talked off air in the sense of stuff that you enjoy. I enjoy the gym. So to get recognition for that.
Was you naturally strong though before the gym?
Yeah. So before, I only started really hitting the gym when I broke my leg. So prior to that, I actually used to like to say I was strong without the gym. But then people didn't believe me anyway. So I thought, let me just hit the gym. So, but I actually enjoy the clanging the weights, man.
I mean, we're talking football's a global sport.
Yeah.
I mean, around the world, and you're known as
Yeah.
the strongest man in that sport.
Yeah.
How does that feel? I mean,
No,
what is that's
do you
some
know the-
achievement.
Kind of a big title, that, you know.
It's big,
It's a big
yeah.
title.
You know what the maddest thing is, right? I'm gonna drop names. I remember I did an interview with Rio, and I think Rio
Oh.
was sorry, I never dropped that. Like, so I don't know. I dropped it because he said this bar. It's out there, but I remember, when you get something that's just yours. So there was never really a debate, So if you're the most skillfulest, I didn't play with you. So
Check. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I see him looking at me, his neck baby. What you saying, man? No, but it was mine. So every year it was mine. It weren't, everybody who wants to be the fastest. There was a debate. That was mine. You know what I'm saying? And the football community, it's global.
Oh, it's
so
known.
I'm
Yeah,
known
it's known.
in places I will never ever go to, which was mind-boggling for me and still is. You know what I mean?
And what's cool is that it's normally when them titles are given out, it's the top tier player in the greatest respect.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
it's not like, especially on FIFA, like the
Yeah,
silver
yeah,
cards.
yeah.
Like to have that is like a massive thing. And you may not remember. I remember in a magazine. I can't remember the magazine, but he called me out for an arm wrestle.
Because Joleon was known, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was known for strong out here. And because I was, unless I got him in the FA Cup and that, I was never going to play against him. So it was them ones who was like, oh, yeah. Let me call out the
remember
elite.
reading that. I was like, pick your battles, man. You got to pick them carefully out here.
Pick and choose. Anthony Joshua presented your award for FIFA's strongest player on the day that he fought Povetkin.
Yeah.
How mad of an experience is that?
Yeah, listen, that's just one of many. And I'll always say, like, it's humbling and, like, mind-boggling, the people that I've been able to... I've met R9 on a shoot.
That's a
where
big drop.
it was, I ain't
Drop
gonna lie.
that every day.
Yeah, I
To
ain't
the
gonna lie.
kids.
It was...
You stronger than Anthony Joshua?
As in what?
Strong. Not beat him up. I never said that.
As in stronger, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as in stronger,
I like that. I
No,
like
no,
that.
as in strength.
That was confident as well. That's not.
No. Do you know the
that's
maddest
really-
thing is? You know the crazy thing is, like, I ain't the strongest body in the world, but strength. There's not many people, and I'm talking about in the sporting world, that can bench press 190 kg. I'm strong. I know this. You know what I'm saying? You see my
lot. Is that
brothers.
one time?
That's one time.
Is that
Yeah.
one rep max?
My 1 rep max is 190 kg.
a lot.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So listen, I know I'm strong. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even dare try and get
stronger
in the
than your
ring with him. That's a debate. My older brother, he's really on this happy life, so he don't really do the gym. My younger brother now,
He's on stuff.
yeah, man, he's got bigger arms than me. Like,
No way.
what?
Has he got bigger arms than you?
Oh, my, listen.
When I see them, I was like,
Mate.
Yeah.
what is really going on here?
Yeah. But
These people just create like this. What is really going on?
we do look like a wrestling trio.
Like in
I say
comparison,
that.
like say Meeks. Like his
Yeah.
brothers ain't like Meeks. His
Yeah.
brothers are
Yeah, all like different.
normal.
Yeah.
Normal.
Like they're like
Yeah.
Bayo, they're all the
Really?
same. Like,
Yeah,
big.
man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
it's
real
a-
thing.
it's a real family dynamic,
Thing.
like,
If you all went to the same school, it's a problem.
Yeah. Good time.
I want to talk wrestling because there's been a
Yeah.
bit of talk about going professional.
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
that something
I
that's
had my
maybe-
first wrestling bout a couple weeks ago. We won. I like my brethren.
What were you tag team?
Yeah, it was a tag team. So like it was.
Leads you to do.
No, it was listen, like my boy Andy Agogo, what happened? The young folks won't even know Legion of Dooms. They were certified Legion of Doom as well,
mate.
cuz.
That's
But
a
yeah, my
problem.
boy Andy Agogo was having a fight, so he needed like backup. So he hit up me up on WhatsApp. I came through, you know what I'm saying? But I had my hand in a sling, but I still dash a man over the ring. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But listen,
mate.
I enjoyed it. You know, one thing with me, and look, we've worked together many times. I love energy. And, you know, that's what I love, football and wrestling's energy. So, listen, I'll always say, watch this space. I enjoyed the first one and we'll see what
So
happens.
potentially something is there down the line.
Yeah, the Beast Barge as well. That's my special move.
That is what I was about to come on to. What is your special move?
Yeah, it's the
Beast Barge.
The Beast Barge. You know a couple man with your barge, a man, that sort of thing. Like, that's it. Come off the ropes and like, oh, the Beast Barge! Woo!
What's your name? What's your name?
Well, it's got to be like the Beast. I know there's a couple man them
yeah,
that
it's gotta be the Beast.
but
Just
it's
the
got to be. It's just the Beast. You know what I'm saying?
I've got down here that you met The Rock Dwayne
again,
Johnson.
I'd even drop that as well. I could be dropping
Just casually out here, just forgetting names like the Rock.
Sorry.
Nah,
It says here that you showed him a video of you doing the people's elbow.
Yeah.
For a goal celebration.
It was
What
mad.
did he make of that?
He tweeted. Like, it was, let me say something. This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to toot my own horn, but toot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing.
You're in different circles.
No, I'm playing.
Yeah,
Do you
man.
know what it is? Like, I did that. I did the people's elbow just out of the blue, and he tweeted. So it must have went, like, it went viral. And then he tweeted
Like
it.
you don't know.
No, sorry. No, I'm just saying how it happened. Like, listen, you know when you go multi-viral, it just happens. Stop. No, but yeah, he tweeted and was like, bad boy celebration, the beast. And then I think 3 weeks later, I went out and met him we interviewed him for doing Rampage. And like I said, look, this is what I did. He said, big man, I remembered. Good celebration, rah. And then,
You're not stronger than a Rock.
no, he is.
He's up to no good.
He's up to no good.
If the beast faces the Rock,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Like, look, I can't see myself losing, but he's a strong boy. I just can't see myself fathom losing.
But he
I
know
a strong
that
boy.
mentality. But
You know what I'm
the
saying?
Rock, mate.
Bruv,
He's
I
missing some
see
stuff.
him.
Is he one person you come up against and just gone?
Yeah, man.
That's big.
Like, because you know, big people always want to say he was like, yeah, you know, the biggest in the room. I say, stop that. Like, stop it. Like, he's 6'7",
Really, yeah.
shoulders,
Have you
like
met him?
borders.
I've seen him. I haven't met him like that, but I
So
see him.
I'll hook it up. No, what's that?
Yeah. I like that.
Get a little WhatsApp going there.
Yeah. What? DM me.
He a big,
he's
like
big,
he's
yeah.
and his energy speaks before he does, and
Yeah.
I think that's such a beautiful. He's aura. He's a big you, man.
Yeah,
He's
man.
a
Yeah, man,
big
man.
you. Yeah.
Wow. Well, talk of energy, you've certainly got a lot of that. Look, let's go down. I want to go down.
That sound like a negative. That
I was trying to figure where he was going with that.
no,
It
no.
was like.
Oh, too much of that. Oh, sorry.
We trying to say, Sid, what are you trying to say, brother?
Listen, Bayo, it's time for what really happened. I want to go back to a moment in your career.
God.
I want to find out more about it. I want to go back to the time you received a personal video message from the one and only Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah.
So talk us through what happened.
All right, so still one of my footballing highlights.
You're a big Liverpool fan. That's
Massive.
He
Like,
sounds like a scouser.
yeah, proper. Like me and John Barnes. It's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? We like that.
Smooth.
That's my guy. That's my idol. I've met him a couple of times. I dropped that as well, but that's because he's my idol.
That was a humbling moment for me. I met John Barnes, and he knew me. I was like, ooh.
Cuz,
Them kind of things like that. Like, there's been a couple of them. I was like, ooh.
bruv,
That was a big thing.
I'm the same. Like I'm a real fan. Like I don't care what people. But when I meet people that I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
like,
man.
I'm
John
a
Barnes
fan.
is a
when
real-
I did that, cuz,
Yeah.
if anybody had said anything disrespectful to me while I was out, I'd knock him out straight because that was my guy. Like I was like, hey, that's how I am as a I'm a real fan. Like same. When I met him, I was like, yo, he's the reason why I support Liverpool. And you know, when they know your names, oh, big man, I see you. It's like, what? What do you mean you saw me? Oh, so you know me, know that I know you. You're like, yo, so I'm with you. Hey, I'm with you on that. But the moment was, so it was lockdown, innit? So we went back into the playoff finals and again, played with no fans, surreal. It was mad. And then I remember once we got promoted to the champ, I remember doing an interview, and I did an interview like years before when I was unemployed, and I said, look, like if a manager needs me, they can hit me up on WhatsApp. So then that went viral. I knew that went viral from there. And then on this interview, I was like, look, I'm not going anywhere, but the only person that can hit me up this time is Jurgen Klopp, so we can celebrate together because Liverpool just won the Premier League. Yep. So literally after, like what happens after a good achievement, like there was like, lots of messages, you know, on my phone, and I remember getting there and it was just a number. So I remember, I think it was Hendo said, check your WhatsApp. So I'm going through, just saying people congratulations. And I see this and I press on it and then it's Klopp's message. And then he's like, hello, big guy. I heard you said you want a message from me. And this is straight after the final. So I'm gassed anyway. And then I'm seeing him there, and I'll always say this, and the testament of the person. Liverpool won the Premier League. He was arguably known as the best manager at the time. And for him to take the time out to send me a message, so he must have got my number through Hendo to send me the message, and there was not even no two ways.
That's what I'm
You saw
saying. He
my
didn't
face.
send it to someone to send it to you.
He sent it to me. Best believe I got his number. I'll be sending him bear
Yeah,
emojis.
that's to say,
What?
you
Well,
still speak?
bear emojis. I think he's changed his number. I sent him bear emojis. Yeah?
One tick coming through.
You get me? First couple of times I was like, how you doing, big man? He's like, oh, cool. I was like, oh, he responded. Let me send another emoji. Let me send and all of a sudden, the last one, I just see one tick. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's changed his number. Say that. Let me just leave him.
Where does that rank in terms? I mean, 'cause you scored against Liverpool, didn't you?
Yeah.
In the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Which has got to be special for you as
Do you
well.
know what the maddest thing is? I said this, right? It was the only time on the only goal I scored for the first 15 seconds. I didn't know what to do. In my head, I was thinking, oh, raw. Then I was like, what are you talking about, B? I celebrated. And I remember I did like a little jig. It was the only time I ever wanted Liverpool to lose when we played them. But
It's not the only time I want Liverpool to lose.
yeah, but
Joleon said before that he had a feeling that you was going to score in that game. Did you have a feeling that you was going to score in that?
That's the reason why I said I didn't know that as a centre-half. I knew I was scoring.
In that specific game?
I knew I was scoring. And the reason why I knew I was scoring, like the build-up for the whole week, because I was a Liverpool supporter, the build-up was all about that. You're a Liverpool supporter, how would it be, rah, rah. And in my head, I was like, I'm going to score. I know I'm going to score because as footballers, sometimes you just know it pans out.
Yeah.
So in my head, I was like, there was two incidents that I thought was going to happen. I was going to score, we was going to win. Then they was going to say, you don't really support Liverpool. And I was going to get all that sort of talk. Or I was going to score and was going to go back to Anfield and it was going to be a special moment. And Stevie G had different plans.
Yeah,
He had
did that a lot.
full.
Yeah. He did that a lot.
Let me I keep saying, I've said this many times, we got a free kick. So he scored the first, I equalised. Then they got a free kick. And as centre forward, you got to come back in the wall. So I was the last one to get back in the wall. As I jog past him, he doesn't look up, he's putting the ball down and he goes, sorry, big man. That's it. So it's in my head, I'm thinking, what? I get in the wall, he bends it in, they win 2-1. He takes away my dream. I still love him, but I hated him at the time.
He said sorry before
He
he
said,
kicked the
but he
ball.
didn't even look up.
Them
He just
man
clocked
know.
my boots. So as I ran past him to get in the wall, he just said, yeah, sorry, big man.
Yeah.
Stepped up,
Stevie G.
whipped it into. I was like, oh Lord, yeah, man. That's why, to be fair, he's the GOAT for me, man. He's literally the GOAT. Best player I played against.
Blinding. Well, look, that's all we've got time for today. Bayo, mate, it's been absolutely brilliant.
Nah, you
We've
my
loved
guys,
this.
man. You
We've
my
loved
guys,
this.
man.
High. We knew the beast mode was coming in. We knew it was going to be high energy, and
Come
you've
on.
certainly brought that. It's been a pleasure.
Thank
It's been
you.
a pleasure. And you've just done a doc, yeah? You've just been
Yeah.
filming.
So the doc, again, another humbling. The doc on Amazon Prime, Beast Mode, My Story, and it documents, the trials and tribulations, family, retirement, what I'm doing afterwards. Listen, it's a good watch, man. So take it in, it's a good watch.
Love that. Well, look, thank you so much for coming down. It's been an
Blessings.
absolute pleasure. And best luck with all the wrestling and the stuff going forward.
Aye, come on.
Everything. Everything. Everywhere.
Love it.
My brothers, thanks.
Nice.
Remember to find us on the Joe YouTube channel or wherever you get your podcasts from. You have been watching All to Play For, brought to you by Joe and Virgin Bet. We'll see you next time.
You've been watching All to Play For, brought to you by Joe and Virgin Bet.